I think with this album, bro, it was more like trying to have fun with it again. I don't know, like any other artist has this experience, but whenever you're doing music, there's so much pressure and criticism behind everything you drop. So for us, it was like, okay, you know, we know what people say, we hear it, you know, and I think it gets to the point where you're like, we got to do something that people like.
El día que nos tocó juntarnos con Santa Fe, I was like, damn, I'm probably gonna have to write something from scratch, you know? And I just thought about that song. I was like, you know what, let me show him this song and a ver si le gusta. But I didn't expect him to want to put his own lyrics and his own flow in there, bro. So it turned out great. And now I got a song ahí con Santa Fe.
You know, there was a point in time where like we were like, okay, what do we do? Like numbers are coming down. Like how do we approach this? But that's where you kind of sit down, lock in. My manager always says lock in for 3-4 months and everything's gonna come back up. And literally we're seeing that right now. I remember going on stage, but I don't remember getting off.
Oh.
I remember just waking up and I don't know if it was a Tahoe or whatever on the way to the next show, and I woke up, but I don't even know how I got dressed or anything. I just know I got off stage, woke up, I was in the car going to the next show.
JLP drunk.
En la pared de Agushto Papá. Agushto Papá. De Agushto Papá. De Agushto Papá.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to another Agushto Papá podcast. If you guys are new to this channel, make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, and listen to us on the iHeartRadio app or wherever you listen to your podcast. Today, we have a special guest for the second time. First time Jason, because he missed out last time. I forgot why. Los Primos Del Este. And we're going to start with the cheers for the album that's going to drop. I mean, by the time you guys are watching, it's already out. Go listen to it. But
cheers, my boys.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Amor de su vida, plebe.
Third shot. Y ya nos dijeron last podcast. My boy was like, oh, last podcast.
I was just kidding, bro.
Damn.
Like, ¿qué pasa? Nah, just kidding.
After this album, ya no.
We gotta come back, bro. We gotta come back.
Damn, well, we want to congratulate you guys for all the success you guys done a lot. I know you guys been in the game for a while. Like, how do you guys feel with everything that you guys have accomplished so far and what's coming, you know?
Happy, bro. Ahorita we're super happy, contentos. And I appreciate that. Thank you for the words, and igual for you guys, bro. Happy, congrats to all the success and stuff. Pero estamos muy contentos, bro. La neta, ahorita se viene un álbum nuevo que sale este 21 de agosto. So, este jueves. And yeah, man, we're here. We're kicking it and excited to be here, bro.
And then, I mean, we haven't heard the album. Usually, Rocio sends it to us, but this time, no. She's like, no se pasa. But what could you guys tell us about the album?
Este álbum es puras cumbias, carnal. And then we have one little surprise track que ya salió, que era la de Cuando Pienso en Ti. We dropped a little music video for that one on YouTube and everything. Pero, yeah, I mean, son puras cumbias, bro. There's 10 songs, 9 of them cumbias, and then 1 norteña con sax.
Something about the collab, though.
Oh, yeah.
There's an important
que está ahí con el compa Santa Fe Clan, bro. So,
Oh,
la neta,
Oh,
pues casi
I
nadie,
see.
carnal, casi nadie. Y gracias a Dios se hizo un rolón ahí con el viejón.
Damn, they're just speculating that one happened because you guys are kind of like same management.
For
team,
sure, yeah,
or-
definitely. Shout out to the team. Shout out to Prakin management. They definitely got us connected in the loop with my boy Angel. And yeah, he put us together, bro. We ended up showing him a song that we had. Le gustó. He ended up writing to it. And that same day, we went to the studio, la grabamos y se hizo la machaca ahí, carnal.
Five.
Damn, well, I mean, we also wanted to congratulate you guys for that. The Prahin management deal.
Thank you.
Appreciate you.
Another shot for that one, or ya
Another
no?
shot, another
Hey, just clapping. I'm just saying.
I mean,
Another shot, yeah.
I heard they haven't had breakfast, but I heard they're down too.
Yeah, we haven't ate, bro. We haven't ate.
Wait, but how did that come about? Like the Prahin
The Prahin deal. Pues ahorita we're signed to someone called Grand Records and Interscope. And my boy Grand Records, he's been in the loop with Prahin for a long time, actually. We've known each other for a long time. So yeah, he ended up, just the subject came up whenever he went with Prahin, I guess, one day, and he told Prahin about us. And we used to actually be signed to Prahin a long time ago as well, when he was Z-Music. Z-Music,
Oh, yeah.
if whoever knows about that. But yeah, we were signed back then. We ended up parting ways. We did our own thing for a while. And I guess the time came where we decided just to work again. And yeah, man, it just kind of clicked. Everything just kind of clicked, you know? So we're excited for that. It's been a good journey. We just signed
Like 4 months ago, I think 3-4 months ago, around there, and
apenas va dando la cosa. We're kind of putting our foot in the door a little bit right now, you know.
Yeah, and I kind of want to talk about this album in particular. I feel like artists or musicos, they have a specific approach to every album. Like, what was the approach with this album?
I think with this album, bro, it was more like trying to have fun with it again. I don't know, like any other artist has this experience, but whenever you're doing music, there's so much pressure and criticism behind everything you drop. So for us, it was like, okay, you know, we know what people say, we hear it, you know, and I think it gets to the point where you're like, we got to do something that people like. And we went into this project just trying to have fun with it, literally just having fun, making all these different sounds, making these different types of melodies. And it got to the point, bro, where like you make a lot, like 40 plus songs, and out of those 40, you choose like 8, you know, and to the other person watching, you're like, it's a lot of music, why don't you just put it out there? But not all your music is gonna hit, you know, so we really had to sit there and make a lot of music, put a lot of time into it. And then once we kind of figured out what we wanted to do with the album, it was like, what's the vibe we want to give them? You know, like we want to give that Primos del Este vibe. So going back to what he was saying about Cuando Pienso en Ti, we're trying to bring back that sound that people discovered us with, you know?
Yeah.
And I feel like people have been reacting really good to that. And even with the collab with Santa Fe Clan, it's more like, let's try something new, because he's an amazing performer, but I don't know if you've seen him live, but he gets down. So to mix that in with Primos del Este, no one was expecting that. Like that was like random. Like no one was expecting it, and that's the cool thing about us, because we can have a hit song and we'll be willing to switch up the flow just because we want to. And we know that what comes with that. You know, we've done it in the past. And artists now, what they do is, you know, they get a hit song, they follow the flow. And what we did, we were like, you know what, let's try something different, see how it goes. If it works, cool. If it doesn't, doesn't. With this album, similar thing, but we went with Cuando Pienso en Ti. Let's go back with the Norteña con Sax, romantic, tumbado sound, but let's give the new users, the new people that listen, something fresh.
Yeah. I'm glad that you guys mentioned that you guys are having fun with this album, because I feel like, I mean, I'm not an artist, we're not artists, but I feel like this is like the build-up moment where, you know, everybody's gonna tune in, you know? So it's almost like if it was like a, how would you describe it? Like a fucking
Everybody
world?
wasn't waiting
like
in the gym.
Yeah.
Yeah, nah, definitely when you make an album, bro, like everybody has eyes on you, and it's different from singles, because when there's an album, like it's like your life's work, almost like your baby when you have an album, you know, and you put so much time into it that you never know how it goes. Like an album could go good, it can go bad, but when it's album season, I always look at it like the playoffs. Like,
Yeah, exactly.
well, the songs that build up to the album, it determines how the album might go, you know. And we've been really, really careful about what songs we put out there. And maybe, you know, sometimes you may choose or miss a couple songs here and there, but for the most part, we know what we're doing with this album. And this goes because we've been in the game for years, a lot of experience. We have a great team now, and we've all matured as people. So now that we're going into this album, you know, coming out, I think, no, August 21st, this Thursday, people are really going to see how, like, we've changed as people, but the music is, like, way better than before, bro. Like, it changed a lot.
Yeah, and then you guys mentioned right now that you guys recorded, what, like 40 songs?
Around 40 songs,
And
bro.
You guys had to choose 8?
Yeah.
Well,
How-
10 on
10?
the album, yeah.
Oh, yeah, too.
And then, right now we were talking about how hard it is. I mean, it's just us 3, batallamos mucho, but like, it's 6 of you guys. Like, how do you guys all decide?
I need
from,
some
like,
tips and tricks.
how do you guys decide from like all those? I mean, what's gonna get chosen? You know?
You really have to, there has to be a leader. You know, I've heard that around. There has to be a leader, but we're really good at coming together and making a decision as one. And obviously, bro, we're never going to agree on anything. Like, he thinks one way, I think another, he does. But you do what's best for the group, and we'll push the group forward. And I feel like with anything you do, as long as there's one person making a good executive decision, not emotional, a good executive decision, and you think with your brain, that's where the good stuff comes in. You know, so just keep that in mind, bro, and just always like have faith in the team, bro. If you don't have a good team behind you, you're never gonna do nothing, bro. Like, yeah, you can try to do things by yourself, but look at these bigger artists, how many people is behind them, you know?
Yeah.
Like these massive groups that are really like doing something in the game, they have a big team behind them, but if it wasn't for that team, they wouldn't be where they're at right now.
Yeah, that's super interesting. I feel like we have kind of the same issue. Like, I agree with you. There should be one leader at all times. And the question that I had is, with you guys are solely do like cumbia, and you see like all these trends coming up. How do you guys get like tempted to try other stuff? Or
For
how,
sure,
how do
bro.
you deal with
Or
that,
maybe
like
go
the
back.
trending,
Yeah, we're
or even
always-
go back? You know?
I'm especially always wanting to do like different sounds, different type of music, different styles. But then we also got to think about what the fans want, what the people
Yeah.
want. And but you gotta give that to them, bro. You know, at the end of the day, you gotta give them what they want. And but definitely, I feel like it's cool to try to do different stuff, try to make a different sound. And I mean, that's something that I feel like also defines PD, bro. Like we always trying different stuff. Like for example, this cumbia album, bro. Like nos pegó una cumbia, and we decided to do a whole album about cumbias. You know?
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, you just try to work. I mean, we try to go with what works. So yeah.
Damn, and then has it ever gotten to the point where you... Well, I mean, I see this because yesterday we were with Codiciado, we were listening to his album, and he was telling us how, like, he knows that the people want, like, the music about, like, superación and stuff like that. You know, everyone expects that.
Exactly.
But then it got to a point where he was like, I want to do what I want. Oh, kind of like Nata's album, you know? I think in an interview he said, like, oh, everyone wants corridos, but this is what I want. Has it ever gotten to the point where it's like, damn, like, honestly, we don't want this, but the people want this, so we're going to take this out?
Yeah, no, definitely. I think we've gone through that a lot.
Yeah.
We're always trying to, like I said, we're always trying to do different stuff. There's even been moments where I upload like a teaser on TikTok of like a whole different sound or something, and it might not be doing the best, and I'm like, take it down.
Yeah.
Nah, we'll wait on that, you know?
Soft launch.
Yeah, soft launch. So, yeah, man.
Adding on to what he said is crazy because when you go away from what's working for you, the fans will literally like chew you up, bro. Like, be like, why'd you do this? Why'd you do that? But that's the thing about doing trends. If you follow a trend, you're just following what everybody else is doing. But if you're the first one to do something, you set your own trend, you know? Yeah. So it's not always about doing what everybody else is doing, but being the first one to do something.
Yeah. Definitely.
You know, like we got Nata, you know, when he did his thing. You know, right now we got Peso doing his thing. So in Cumbia right now, who's going to be the next person to do it? Because when you drop anything new, let's talk Fuerza's album. At first, everybody wasn't really like iffy about it, right? 2-3 months later, you know, but they were willing to get out the comfort zone and do new things, you know? So that's why we're really like, let's drop this album, let's go 110% with it, let's do what we can and drop it, promote it, and then we're gonna see what's up, you know? But we have no fear in trying anything new, bro, at all. Like, we'll do bachata if it comes to it, bro. We'll do dembow, we'll do something new, but that's because we want to, you know? And at the end of the day, we always listen to the fans, we give them what they want out of respect, and they're loyal to us. So you gotta kind of learn to balance those couple of things.
For sure.
Yeah, and I feel like you guys chose a really good, como se dice, like a good genre with like cumbia. I feel like that's something that just never really
doesn't go out of style.
Yeah, never goes out of style. You know, in case of like the other types of sounds, I feel like it's a little tough. You know, at first it was like the tumbado stuff, then like the trombone came.
Right.
And I wanted to ask you guys, like, since you guys are more like experts of music, what do you guys think is next for like music?
I think, bro, with everything going on in music, I think the romantic music is gonna come in like crazy, but with an aggressive sound. Mm-hmm. You know, because you know when you're making music, you're like bopping to it, you're having a vibe, you know. But within that crazy melody, you can have some romantic words, and that might catch on. You know, and like way back then,
como romanticorridos.
Yeah, algo así, you know, like Joe corridos back then, you know, that had his phase. He had corridos bélicos, you know, but it's always kind of been the same concept, but just the letras different. And I'm pretty sure what I mean, you know what I mean with the whole like, you know, letras and all that stuff going on. I do feel like it's gonna be more romantic based, but something that can reach all markets, you know, because at the end of the day, as an artist, you want to be able to tour everywhere. You don't want to be restricted to one thing, you know. So that's probably something that's gonna pop off soon. But you never know with music, especially in Regional Mexicana, it can go anywhere, bro.
Yeah, because I mean, we would have never thought that it was gonna get like some sort of like band or I mean, I don't know if it's band or whatever issues are going on. Like no other genre is facing that, you know. Yeah. And I think we've talked about it before, and I think that it is gonna like affect a little bit, you know, and it's gonna have to make a shift, and I think they'll be able to adapt. And
it's cool because como Mexicanos in this thing, we always adapt to anything we do, you know. So we're really gonna see who is really down to stick through it and see like overcome these struggles, you know.
Yeah.
So
you've seen like these other artists where they do even corridos para el gobierno y de Mexico and stuff like that, you know. So
they're trying to like support the cause.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I mean,
en el fantasma. Yeah, I saw that one.
Now, honestly, I kind of had like a doubt. I mean, I'm sorry to say this on camera, but like Música Mexicana was like at its peak, but then all this stuff with the corridos is like happening, and then I feel like we're gonna hit like a landslide. But I feel like the fact that every artist is able to adapt with the sound that's like, you know, they're able to play, I feel like it's only gonna bring it up higher because estamos unidos, you know.
For sure.
Yeah, like my boy here be saying is like for every 4 steps you go forward, you gotta take one back. You know, it's a little step back for everybody, but eventually you're gonna overcome that barrier, bro. It's gonna go even crazier than it did before.
Yeah, no, I think definitely congratulations on everything.
Thank you, bro.
You know, you guys are talking like so mature too, and like how you said, you know, you guys have grown and have gone through so many like phases too. You know, like how you guys like switched up your sound entirely. I'm something that stuck with me that you know I'm really proud of you guys is I went to go see you guys at Pico, and it was packed, you know, and everybody was having like the time of their life.
Yeah.
And seeing that, and like me acordaba how in the last podcast you guys were saying like, oh, you know, you guys were really struggling to like have any people walk in the door.
Yeah.
And you know, like congratulations on that.
No,
you guys
thank you, bro, for
tried
sure.
new things, and you said
it's a humbling experience, bro. I mean, we've come, you know, from moments where like you got like 50 people coming in, so you're having like 2,000-3,000 people, but at the end of the day, you gotta give the same energy regardless. You know, like I always look at it like that.
Yeah, we even with the free shows we've done, bro, like we were giving our energy 100%. So, como dice mi compa, you still gotta give the people your full energy and attention, no matter the amount of people, you know.
Yeah, I think it's a lot of sacrifice, maybe a lot of things that people don't see, or like the tough things that in you guys' careers that it's kind of like behind closed doors, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's that way, you know, you get to a spot, there's not many people, you're like, dang, you know, don't nobody like me.
Your ego gets tested,
You
bro.
kind of
Like
everything, you know, in that moment.
yeah, ego gets tested, insecurities get tested and stuff. And more than anything, bro, like the social media game gets to you, bro. Like, you know, there was a point in time where like we were like, okay, what do we do? Like numbers are coming down. Like, how do we approach this? But that's where you kind of sit down, lock in. My manager always says lock in for 3-4 months and everything's gonna come back up. And literally we're seeing that right now. Like, so just put in the work, bro.
Yeah.
The success is gonna come if you work hard enough. Just put it in, put the work in, do what you gotta do. Don't look at the charts, nothing. Just keep working. Next thing you know, you're gonna be like, oh, like I'm here now. So that's probably the best advice I can give to anybody.
Manifesting right there.
And then for like an artist, you know, that's watching this, what does like locking in look like for you guys?
Yeah.
Okay, this is where we all have talked about this, and it's not personal, but honestly, like you gotta stay away from your family, but be there for them, you know? Because when you're as a man, as anybody, when you're in a zone that you're comfortable, any type of comfort will make you want to slow down. So definitely like lock in, you know, go to the studio a lot, work on yourself, work on your mental, definitely. Because even with me, bro, like I was getting to the point where like, you know, oh, I'm comfortable, like I don't want to do much, but like, you know, I depend on him, he depends on me, vice versa, bro. So like if you're not locked in within yourself, writing music, hitting the studio, you know, like putting your mind to it and genuinely sitting there.
Communication, bro, you know, making sure that you're communicating with the team. That's a super big deal, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think something that personally helps us a lot is like, it's three of us, you know, I feel like we have each other to like depend on, or, you know, when someone can't do something, then the other person kind of like comes in clutch right there. Like, how would you guys say that you guys have, you know, being a group like has helped you guys like move forward, whether, you know, it's like 6 of you guys opposed to like one person or like one artist that's.
I think that has to do a lot with just like I said, the communication, bro. Whenever maybe I can't respond at a certain time, he's there. He can't respond at a certain time, I'm there, or he's there, you know? And that has a lot to do with it, man. We have so many things going on behind the scenes that other people don't see or that they don't know about. You know, like, for example, today we did 4 or 5 interviews, you know, and like people don't really see that. They don't who communicated, who set the schedule, who set the times, you know, and that's something that you kind of got to know within each other and make sure that you're all on the same page.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of people kind of underestimate the struggle of being like an artist or a grupo because there's so much sacrifice. But then I also feel like it's like high risk, high rewards. You know, I feel like once you guys are like on the scenarios playing with in front of a whole bunch of people, like you guys feel that spark. Okay, like all that sacrifice was because of this moment. You know?
Yeah, all it takes is one song, bro. Literally, like it really just takes one song, and once you have that one song that takes off, you have to take advantage of that one song, bro. Like really take advantage of it. And, you know, with the social media, a lot of people don't like going on it, you know, but how else are you going to promote your music? It's not like the 90s where you can go pass out CDs and stuff, you know, or go to like record shops. Like, bro, like any TikTok is like a music video. That's how I look at it. You know, once you upload a TikTok, that's your promo, you know, and not every video is going to get 100,000 views. Hey, but after your 10th video, it might be 1 million. You never know. And off that 1 million, someone hits you up, let me sign you this and that, and boom, next thing you know, you're on tour doing something. So it really just takes that one moment, bro. And from our experience, like, yeah, you know, TikTok has helped us a lot, but you have to learn to use your tools that you have in front of you to really understand the game. And more than anything, just be really, really consistent, bro. That's really it, bro. And honestly, like, you know, God, bro, that's the biggest thing, bro. For me, it's 100% God, being loyal to the game, bro, loyal to the team, and just working hard, bro, really.
And did the social media thing come natural to you guys, or was it something that you guys had to like work on?
Nah, bro. Honestly, we're very antisocial people, bro. Like, my only friends are the people you see here, you know, and I'll select other people. But like, it is, like I said, being on social media is very draining, bro. Like, really, like having to sit there and think about what you got to upload, think about the other person's perspective, and
a lot of production.
You know, like,
or especially if you're trying to plan something, you know, like a good drop or something. You want to make sure that your TikTok isn't just maybe not even off your phone, bro. You want to make sure you have a whole production, like what we got going on, you know.
Yeah.
And that really helps a lot too, especially planning a good TikTok. That's fire.
You gotta think about it. Like, the record labels now have a marketing team specifically for each like platform. Like, think about that. Like, if specifically you have to have a team for that platform, that means that platform is that important.
Yeah.
You know, so like, you really have to study these things and really like get in tune with what's going on, algorithms, hashtags, you know, the length of the video. Like, it's a lot to it, bro. Cause you gotta have bomb. A good song's always gonna pop off, but to help that song better do, you know, you gotta really behind the scenes push it and understand the game and just really be on top of it and really know what's going on.
Yeah, I feel like for all you artists that are coming up, I feel like you guys should really like pay attention, because I feel like artists want to do music and they want to like act like Cardi, like not post shit and like waiting for their shit to like blow up. Like, nah, you gotta plan all that stuff out so like people could actually look at it, for the like algorithm can pick it up. So I'm glad that you guys were able to give like that.
Now, there is
insight.
a select few that really don't have to do much to upload, and that's cool, but that's a select few. You know, once you get to that point, cool, like one video, million likes. But until you get to that point, bro, you're just gonna have to do it every single day.
And if you're wondering if that's you, it's probably not you.
It's not you.
But I feel like eventually it's gonna get to a point where, like, I mean, you can't stay at the top for like forever, you know. It's gonna get to a point where, like, you know, these artists that are, you know, that could do that, like, they're gonna have to eventually start posting.
Yeah, bro, it's a crazy game, because each day someone new is gonna learn how to sing, someone new is gonna learn how to write. You know, the people that are popping off right now, in 5 years, who's it gonna be? I don't know. You know, like, so you really gotta be smart with your moves now. Like, don't just upload a song just to upload it. Upload a song with some purpose behind it, you know? So at least you know you did your best. Because even us as Primos Del Este back then, like, we would just upload, like, okay, just to say we did something, you know? But behind every production that you throw out there that isn't the best, or it doesn't have the best flows or words, someone's gonna be like, you know, they didn't even try. You know, so whatever you put in the music, definitely people pick that up. And it's weird, bro. It's weird how the game works, because sometimes, like, cuando pienso en ti, Gio was like kind of like, but he was iffy, you know? And the thing is, with my boy right here, when he don't like something, he's not gonna like want to do it. But as a team, you know, like you said, we talked to each other like, bro, let's try it out, let's do it. And we started teasing it, you know, and boom, it took off, you know? So it's just things like that you really just gotta accept and just do things, bro. Like, do things that you're not comfortable with. And
and in that case, you gotta also like fix certain things, bro. Like, for example, that song, I didn't like it simply because of the structure that the song had. And then when we all got together, when we thought about it, we're like, all right, let's sit down and work on this song. Let's think about what we can do to make it better. Because we thought it was a good song, had a good melody, but I didn't like the way it was structured. And then they're like, all right, well, let's sit down, let's think about it, let's do it. And we put it up, we played it in the studio, we all sat down and we're like, okay, here's what we gotta do. Let's take out this whole second half and then just put in the catchy parts, you know? And that's what ended up happening. And we ended up doing that, and yeah, bro, that's what helped out the song a lot. You know, I listened to it again and revivió la canción, güey, you know? And I'm like, okay, ahí está, ahora sí se escucha con madre, güey, you know? So it's just, you could have a good product in your face, but sometimes you have to, you know, kind of adapt to it a little bit, or try to fix some things inside of that product, you know?
Yeah. And then right now we know that, like, TikTok is like kind of like the craziest tool right now for music. When you guys make a song, do you guys ever think of like, oh, okay, this is the part that we're gonna use for like social media,
Definitely.
like to go viral?
I think every song you have to think about what's gonna be the part that is the catchy part. So yeah, we always sit down and we're like, all right, we always have to send in timestamps to the team too. Like, okay, what timestamp do we want on TikTok? And then we end up choosing the time. So yeah, definitely, we always think about that. We always have to to find the right part of the song.
And in a rare occasion, bro, like if a song pops off with like if you have a song that pops off and you never had the intention to release it, then you really gotta get on it, bro. You know, Cuando Pienso en Ti was the last song that was added to the album, and literally, bro, when we teased it, we just threw it out just to have content, you know. And then I think 2-3 days later, it was like at 100,000 views, 10K likes, and then it kept picking up, and then we got with the team. We're like, yo, we kind of got something going on here, you know, like, and then that's why having a good team is important because they got on it so quick to the point where like we added everything last minute, and even right now, bro, like the song's been doing good for us, you know, and that song is gonna help us follow up later on down the line. So that's where it always comes in with planning, you know, being on top of stuff in the communication, bro, because that's very important in this shit.
Damn, that's crazy. I feel like every group always has like that one story of like that song that they didn't really like believe in, but it just becomes like, you know.
Yeah, not for sure. Like even like way back in the day when we were like tumbado, there was a lot of music that we just didn't have faith in, and you drop it and it just goes crazy. Like Kiddo said, for us, for example, during COVID, like we didn't even have a TikTok at the time, and it was about viral on TikTok. Like that's how out of tune we were. You know what I'm saying? So like imagine having a viral song on a platform that you don't even have.
Les contaron.
Yeah, bro. Like we were just like
the link.
Yeah,
Like, I can't open it.
yeah. Like I didn't start using TikTok till like 2023. You know, like 2-3 years after it actually came out. So that just tells you like you really gotta be on top of things.
Yeah.
Damn. And kind of bringing it back to the album, I feel like a lot of artists take influence from a lot of different things. You know, for example, have you guys ever took an idea or maybe like a melody or sampled something from a different genre to bring it onto like the project that you guys are working on? Because I feel like it's getting very popular to like bring in ideas from literally anything, you know?
I've done that, but in the past, bro, whenever I was writing songs like with the guitar and whenever we would sacar rolas así serreñas, I definitely would do that a lot. Ahorita que we're doing Norteño con Sax, I haven't even thought about doing it. But now that you said it, I'm gonna have to go back home and do some homework.
No, that would be pretty cool. You know?
It would definitely, especially in this genre, bro. It's something that you probably wouldn't even expect too.
Yeah.
Or even a song in
yeah.
English, bro, transformed to Spanish or something. That might be cool too, you know?
You know, that you mentioned it, there is a song on the album que se llama La Botella hasta el Fondo, right? And there's this grupo, like, they're really well-known, Grupo Brindis. And there's like this piano intro that Juan was doing. But like, it didn't occur to me that what was going on because I was listening to it and I was like, that kind of sounds like something like some like oldie type vibes. But once you all put it together, we were like, oh shit, like that sounds like on some old style stuff, but we're like fresh, you know? So sometimes you'll do it without even noticing, you know what I mean? And it has a lot to do too, bro, like being comfortable with experimenting with sounds and getting out your comfort zone and I guess knowing what you want to do at the end of the day.
Yeah. And I feel like that's going to be way more normalized because like as Mexican Americans, like let's not deny that we listen to rap or that we listen to indie. So I feel like even though Música Mexicana is so unique, there's always something that we could integrate and like make it our own, you know?
For
so
sure,
that's
bro.
definitely interesting.
Definitely.
I say we're going to take a super quick break and we'll be right back. What's up, everyone? We're Angel, Diego, and Jason from Agushto, Papá. 100% música regional mexicana, uno que otro chisme, pero sin pasarnos.
We've never pretended to be anything but ourselves, and now we're the #1 Mexican music regional podcast. Y tenemos nuestra propia disquera.
Esto no pasó de la nada. We hustled, kept our eyes on the prize, locked in and flow frío like Sprite.
La neta, nunca falta en el estudio. Cut through the rest con una Sprite.
Sprite, obey your thirst. Now we're back from the break, and you guys have done so much, you know, ups and downs. You know, we talked about it even in the podcast, the last one. And I want to ask about manifestation. I know you guys mentioned that a little bit earlier. And I want to ask each and every one of you, what is something that you manifested, you saw yourself there, whether, you know, big or small, you know, a win is a win, that you guys kind of like accomplished now or like, you know, you're about to accomplish or...
Let's start down there.
Yeah.
Manifested always playing at a big event, like having 2K people plus. You know, we always did events back in the day. What, like 40, 50 people. You know, but we always manifested like one day voy a tocar aquí y tocar el escenario también. Y poder tocar enfrente de mucha gente y se ha cumplido, la verdad. So,
Felicidades, I saw it.
Felicidades.
Pico got packed.
Yes, sir.
Heck yeah.
Well, honestly, it's the same for me. Desde que tenía como los 6 años, I wasn't even playing music at that time. But I already had this vision, and I still see the vision till today. I was in un escenario y all them flashes, like big arenas, you know. And pues, I mean, I wasn't even playing music at that time, but I mean, like, I've accomplished it. I ain't gonna lie. I was the one singing in the vision. Yeah. That didn't happen, big dog. I'm in the back, you feel me?
Walk to the front for the photo.
Yeah. Cuando viene la bandona, ahí voy.
Yeah, congrats.
Primero enfrente.
Nah, pero se cumplió la visión, you feel me? Hopefully we keep going bigger, you feel me?
Hey, gracias a Dios, ¿verdad? No, a mí también, me, myself, seeing, like, touring, you know, like, I always wanted that, like the tour life, you know, I wanted to experience, like I would see some other bands out there, like, yo, I wish I could be him, me touring out there. And now I see, well, I'm all over the U.S. and hopefully more countries. And yeah, I manifested.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Congrats.
Yeah, I feel like that's like the dream of every artist.
Yeah,
For sure.
That life.
Pues para mí, pues yo ya me había retirado, pa, o sea, yo nomás era productor. Y cuando me llega la oportunidad fue como que siempre lo quise.
Make it short game.
Y se dio al momento, ¿no? Entonces, más que nada, pues ha sido disfrutar el proceso. Y pues siempre rodearse de personas que tengan la misma visión.
¿Pero qué manifestaste, güey?
Ser famoso, pa. Ser famoso.
Ah, ¿eres famoso?
¿Eres famoso?
Ay.
Sí, o sea, como nosotros lo vemos aquí en este círculo, no lo vemos porque estamos dentro del círculo.
Yeah, I get you. I totally get you. Yeah.
Pero allá afuera mucha gente te ve con admiración y esa admiración. Y cuando se te arriman y te dicen, hey, pa, like, I'm a big fan of you.
Allá en su rancho es un dios, el San Luis ahorita es un dios.
Se la llevó firmando un brasier, nunca me lo imaginé.
No se lo
Todo lleno de tierra. ¿No?
Pero tocó.
Es que andaba bailando.
Andaba.
For me, let me think, man. I think more than anything, like having people sing your songs, like at the shows, bro. Like for sure, like for me, a cool moment in my career, our career up to a point was Peacock Theater. You know, like we went to LA, not being from there, having a nice crowd. Everybody was singing the songs. Like, bro, like what more can you ask for? You know what I mean? I think that's manifested that 100%. And it was weird because like everybody's singing your songs. You're like, hey, you actually listen to the music? Like, okay, like, you know, you're not just here for a good night, but definitely that people singing your music and just knowing the songs 100%.
Yeah, I could feel like, you know, there's a difference between like an artist going up on stage at like a random venue or something, singing a cover versus like singing like something that you guys made in the studio, you know, that you guys like sat down, wrote the song and like did the whole production behind it.
Nah, yeah, that's just cool because it's like, tenemos un parón en medio de la música and all you hear is the crowd.
Yeah.
Like we don't even have to go.
Sometimes
Like,
he
they know
does
by
it though.
themselves.
He stops too much.
The people like to sing. Like,
It's
I
like
want to hear it
the
too.
people come like to sing our songs more than to go dance.
Yeah.
Which they
Yeah.
do both, right? But like you go see some other bands, they just go dance. You know.
Yeah.
When they come to our shows, they come and sing. You know.
We give more than just music. We give a show. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like more fandom, more like than like party. It's like, oh, you know, to see them. And I think that's definitely felicidades.
Claro.
Thank you.
Para mí lo que manifesté, güey, era un BMI award, I think.
Oh, we saw you over there.
Gracias, pa. No, y, so before that song, that's when I told myself, I was like, I want to win a BMI award, bro, and I didn't win, I didn't know how. I just told myself I'm gonna get an award, you know, one day. Y de repente, pues, ya salió esa canción, güey. We dropped it, fucking did what it did, and that's the one that gave me a BMI award, la de No Es Mentira, güey. So, pero yeah, that's the first one, and hopefully many more.
Many to come.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Congrats to everybody that
What about you boys? What's something y'all manifest?
Damn.
Honestly, this, huh?
Yeah.
It's right here, right?
Like what's this?
This right? You're like, what?
It's like, that's not what was in my dream.
Well, honestly, something that we manifested, I feel like that artists want to come on to our platform, our show, and want to talk about like their experiences. I feel like these artists come and express themselves in a way that they want to. I feel like maybe there's other interviews where like they're a little bit shy, but right here is like a moment cuando te puedes like, you could just be yourself, you know, and you feel comfortable. So that's something that I'm really proud of.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, yeah, huh? We all manifested that you know, the artists were gonna want to come on here, like they were able to provide a value and they're gonna see it and just get the ball rolling like that.
And the billboard.
Oh, and
that's something we never thought.
No, actually, yeah, I actually did. Yeah, we did manifest that one. Y se hizo.
Pero que se vengan más éxitos. Congrats to you guys.
Likewise, bro. Likewise.
Something that I wanted to ask is, you guys obviously accomplished so much. I'm pretty sure you guys' parents are proud. What do you guys feel like you guys want to accomplish in the future, or cuáles duetos buscan en cumplir?
Para mí, un dueto de mi sueño, carnal, o un collab de mi sueño sería Julián Álvarez o Alfredo Olivas, uno de los reyes de México, carnal, la neta.
Yeah, that's fire.
Yeah, he spit for me too, bro.
Yeah, I mean,
Live, yeah.
Yeah, for everybody.
The average locked in. We gotta. Who has Julian's number out here? Huh? Hey, someone drop it in the comments.
Low-key también Remy Valenzuela.
Oh, Remy's fire. Then did you guys get the opportunity to go see him at the SoFi Stadium?
No.
But yeah, I forgot you guys are from like a different state.
No, we haven't. I haven't seen any of their shows, bro. To be honest.
Just TikTok.
They're doing their own shows back.
Hopefully, the next show is with them.
Yeah. Opener.
Wait, y'all went? Y'all went to go see him?
I went. These was,
No, we gave it to our parents.
Great show. I think it's probably like one of the best shows I've ever been to.
Awesome. Which one? Which show?
The one in Julian.
No, pero Julián.
Julian at the
Okay,
Sofa, yeah.
ya está.
Which I think that was
His own.
his only show.
Pues fueron los únicos que
I think he
pudo
was supposed to
sacar.
go to Texas, but that's when they took the.
Yeah, there was. I feel
That
like.
shit sucked.
Sí, güey.
Yeah, someone told me they already had like a few stadiums actually, and everything got scrapped.
Damn, that's crazy.
Valió.
Cabrón, ese rollo.
Nah, like
That-
seen word for word, like
Yeah?
fucking loud as fucking the stadium.
Claro, güey, no, es
I was watching on TikTok live.
un momento
Oh
bonito.
man, yeah. And then you guys, mostly it was based around touring. I want to ask you guys about that, the touring life. We're talking about it like in the break. Did you guys like go crazy with it? Did you guys have fun with it? Is it as cool as you see in the movies, or is it like tough, kinda? Like, how was it for you guys?
He was on some Motley Crue stuff.
Yeah.
Green light. It's cool, you know. At the beginning, everything's cool, like and everything, but it catches up. Like, the fucking trying to eat good. You know, what are you eating at 2 or 3 in the morning? You go outside and
A
there's
shot.
tacos.
Tacos.
Honestly, everybody had to gain weight. I don't know, Gio.
esa birria, pa.
Giovanni
Si
había
bien nos
subido
va.
de peso. Ya le llamaban Winnie the Pooh en los comentarios.
Ya me salía la pancita así, carnal.
El Bunny the Pooh.
Oh my god.
Right? Ya bajó de
me too, right
peso
now.
y ya
You getting it?
tratamos de comer ya mejor también. Like,
Everybody
we
trying
don't.
to get into the gym.
We
now,
go to Costco and we buy a little, you know.
A little meal prep or what?
We make our own meals. We don't go out
Chicken, tuna
and
steak.
Hey, the Costco memberships better go through the roof right now.
Hey,
that payment.
the Costco pizzas right
also the
there.
drinking, you know, the drinking.
Oh yeah.
Al principio, because you don't free liquor every time.
Bro, he said exactly like me.
He's like, what
Yeah, 'cause we're just sitting. Yeah.
Back to back, it gets tiring. You know, it gets tiring and it gets old. It gets old
Yeah.
quick. I
Wait, do you
think
guys feel like you guys are?
we passed that phase? Yeah.
I was about to ask.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Estamos ya de lo que sea ya y ya we just here, you know.
A chambear, carnal.
A lo
Yeah.
que es, pues, cuando toca echar desmadre, vamos a echar desmadre, pero cuando toca trabajar.
Wait, but how long did it take for you guys to get past the phase?
Or why?
Years, bro.
Hey, on the break, he was like, no, 8 months, no más.
Like 3 hospital trips.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because sí se les olvidaba a veces la canción, like, because you guys were joking about it, but like did it get to the point
No se nos
at least
olvidaba,
once?
se nos olvidaba.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it's because it's part of it, you know. You gotta vibe
Sí,
with
güey,
the
no, la
people.
neta,
There was one time.
we used to perform without like I don't know if you noticed, but every artist has a screen on
Yeah.
stage
Yeah.
when they have the lyrics. I used to perform without that, bro.
Damn.
Dang, that's
So,
impressive.
I don't think I've ever seen
For
anybody
like,
without it.
like the whole set. Like I would do the whole set, even covers or whatever. I would perform without it until we got to the point where we started investing in our equipment and detallitos, güey. So we ended up buying a monitor and even with the monitor sometimes me equivoco y algo. Pero la neta,
He was like, here goes the rest.
la neta siempre pasa, güey. Es algo que it's inevitable, bro.
Yeah.
Your biggest
Yeah.
artists out here messing up a little word or two, bro.
Para que sepan que es en vivo.
La neta que
Yeah.
sí, güey. Sí.
That's when you go.
Yeah, I was about to say that.
No, la neta, nah.
Trying to keep it professional, you know?
Damn. No, when he's like, oh, sí se les olvidó, no, and then he was like, you.
Look, even like, you know how they always say it's the bass player? It's true.
I don't know where they said.
I actually had never heard of that.
Bro, okay.
It was just one time, like
No.
That's what eso es lo que les
it
dijo.
was just one time on stage. He did drink a lot, and he was like,
Okay, so I remember one just quick little experience. I remember going on stage, but I don't remember getting off.
Oh.
I remember just waking up and I don't know if it was a Tahoe or whatever on the way to the next show, and I woke up. I woke up and I told my boys, I was like, yo, I need y'all to pull over, but I don't even know how I got dressed or anything. I just know I got off stage, woke up, I was in a car go on to the next show.
Le quitamos botas y todo.
Pantalón te lo quitamos.
Por eso le siguió, lo trataron bien.
Oh yeah.
Bro, but now, I mean, it happens, bro. Shout out to the staff.
Hey, that's that rock star life. So all you artists that try hard enough, you could drink every weekend.
No, not drinking, bro.
You'll just be sitting right there y te pasa una botella. ¿Qué quieres, campeón? ¿Qué quieres tomar? ¿Y cómo dice uno que no, Jason? Racas.
Tráeme la botella, carnal.
I think we've seen some pretty like interesting things happen on stages. I remember when we went to go see Tito WP, and then that guy kept drinking with Dareyes, and we were just like, this shit gotta be fake, bro. Remember we were just debating.
You
about
guys
it?
ever fake the shots or like fake the tequila?
Yo nunca, en la neta, I haven't faked the
Nah,
drinks. We thought about it.
we're really
I thought about it,
authentic.
like,
You know.
We be going 5 bottles in.
Yeah.
Con todo.
Nah, you see us crack the seal on stage, bro.
We used to. We don't do it now. It's a real show.
Yeah, no, that's cool. I think it's pretty impressive how
I
like.
mean, but honestly, bro, as an artist, I mean, if you're touring, you have shows every weekend. But at the time, you might have to fake it once in a while.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're being honest, like, but at the same time, your show doesn't necessarily have to involve a bottle. It
No,
doesn't
no,
have to
no.
involve drinking. You know, like
It just makes
you're there to sing to the people. You know.
Makes a little difference.
Yeah.
Makes a little difference.
He was
Yeah,
like, for you.
because if you were like, if you take a shot with the people, pues la gente sí se va a
Yeah.
alterar, you know, like, oh, I want a shot now.
For sure.
Yeah, that's happened.
Yeah, the culture.
Yeah.
Cervecita, traguito, un shot y a bailar. O sea,
Yes.
Yeah, and try.
date ánimo.
Y ahorita, si quieres, changing topic, güey. We have a little rola like I said con Santa Fe Clan.
Oh, yeah.
Si quieres before the I'm so used to this shit now. But for the podcast, let's play it or what?
Let's do it.
Let's see what the chat says.
They told us first time
Chat,
ever.
calm it down.
Let's see what the chat gotta say.
First time ever, Los Primos del Este play this song
Compa, Ángel,
for the public.
You wanna play it on your mic right there? 30 días plays con el compa Santa Fe Clan, se viene muy pronto.
Let me airdrop it
Si
to
por
myself.
quiere, ahí para que lo esperen este 21 de agosto, este jueves, play. Ya si están viendo este podcast, creo que ya salió. No, todo bien. Ahí va.
Cut him off, bro. Crazy.
Un zurdazo como.
No, pero ya when you edit it, fool, you just cut that mic off at that second. Exclusivo. Ya, bro.
Come on, bro.
What y'all think?
1 out of 10.
Huddle up.
Hey, no, that's just fire.
That's fire.
Thank you guys.
Hey, and I wanted to ask, like, how did the song come about? Was it like hey, we made the song, and then you guys thought like Santa Fe Clan was like the best fit, or was it like you guys made it together?
That's exactly how it went, bro. Actually, we've had the song for a while. I had the song for a while in my phone, and el día que nos tocó juntarnos con Santa Fe, I was like, damn, I'm probably gonna have to write something from scratch, you know? And I just thought about that song. I was like, you know what, let me show him this song and a ver si le gusta. But I didn't expect him to want to put his own lyrics and his own flow in there, bro. So whenever he told me he wanted to write to it, I was like, bet, go ahead. So now it's super exciting, bro. Now I'm happy because it turned out great. And now I got a song ahí con Santa Fe también, like composer-wise and everything. So it's pretty badass, bro. Yeah.
Damn,
Así se hizo la cosa.
Congrats.
Thank you guys, bro. No, thank you guys for having us, igual.
Yeah, and then my last question I was gonna ask on the album, you did write a lot of songs. So did you write a lot of songs on this one? Did you guys like get help on that end, or how was
For
that?
sure, yeah. So ahorita I've been writing a lot with other composers. We do like camps sometimes where nos juntamos con uno o dos compositores, or maybe we'll do a camp of 2-3 days. Cada día nos juntamos con alguien diferente. Y pues de las canciones que salen ahí, güey, pues we end up picking 1 or 2, 3, whatever the amount we want. And we start recording them ourselves, and that's how we kind of just pick and choose which songs we want.
Is that new for you, like to work with other composers?
It actually is pretty new to me, porque maybe like a year ago I wasn't really doing that too much. No, actually maybe a year ago I was starting to kind of do it. So before that I wasn't doing it at all. I would like to write by myself a lot, porque I feel like cuando me juntaba con alguien más, güey, I wouldn't really me sentía menos, güey, because these people de que me juntaba, güey, la neta son compositores que tienen muchos keys, güey, que ya están bien hechos, you know. So I would feel kind of like intimidated. So what I started to do was just if they're gonna pair me up with any composer, I decided to not look them up or look up their credentials or look up what they've done. I would just meet them like bare, like, okay, what's up, bro? Like, what's your name? I didn't even know your name, like, you know. And then that way, afterwards, I'd ask them, hey, what have you wrote or what have you done? And
You're like, I love it.
and they tell me, yeah, but that it helps me not to come in like timid, you know, and it helps me just make me feel just more connected.
And would you write about your own personal experiences, or was it just like, oh, la gente le va a gustar esto?
Yeah, bro, no, it's been a little bit of both. There's been personal experiences, or también maybe even a friend story, or just something that I just even come up with in my mind, just like a random story that I'm maybe like.
Is it ever like one of them come to you like, man, ando agüitado, I met this girl at a show or something, and write her a song?
I had a compa a while ago. Yeah, he was like, hey, I need you to write a song for me, bro. Like, this girl did this and that, and I'm like, all right, bet. And yeah, like, I think at the time, we might have actually even dropped the song that I did do for him or something. But yeah, there's definitely been people that come up to me like, hey, can you write me something about what happened and this and that? But a lot of times, bro, it's always the same stuff, you know?
Yeah.
You got cheated on or lo dejó plantado, no sé, algo, ¿me entiendes? Pero it's always been the same stuff, you know?
She said she was going to follow me on Instagram.
And good too, bro, you know?
Hey, I think Angel might have a few
I was about to say that he's been wanting the corrido for a long time, but maybe all you need.
It's actually a sad song, huh?
Sad song,
Yeah, she said she was going to follow me on Instagram the next day, and she never did. I'm still waiting.
She gave you a fake number too?
No, I forgot to ask for a number.
He was a man.
Yeah, but thank you guys so much.
Thank you guys.
We know you guys got a lot of stuff going on today as well. And I think, just like as a final thought, you guys want to like introduce the album to your fans. You know, they're going to see it. By the time you guys are watching this, it's out. So like what words of like, you know, like here's this, as you said, like, you know, here's our baby. Like, how do you do that?
We made the baby together.
They quite
yeah, as you can see, all 6 of us, we made a baby. Y se llama Amor de su Vida, play. La neta, we've been working on it for a long time. It's been a while. And we're super excited to show you guys. Hopefully you guys enjoy the album. It comes out this 21st de agosto. So by the time you guys see this, you guys should already be hearing it. Pero, la neta, muchas gracias a todos ustedes. Muchas gracias, Agushto, papá. Muy contentos, muy agradecidos con todos. Y esperen el álbum, Amor de su Vida, play.
Thank you to everyone for tuning in to the end.
Yes, sir.
Peace out.
Make sure to go stream the 10 times.